I don't know who needs to hear this, but one thing I can tell you right now is you have to always believe things will work out. A lot of people always think about the worst possible thing. Like, you could be going through an event right now, but I could promise you, I could put money on it. In 5, 6 months from now, you're going to be looking back at the problem you're currently in like, wow, I can't believe I went through that. And guess what? It's not like it was for nothing. It literally made you stronger. And that's what life is about. It's a series of things that just make you stronger because at this very point in time, whatever you're going through, it doesn't matter what the problem is. It only matters how you react. There's two ways you can react to it. You could figure out the problem, figure out how to get out of the situation, use your mind to problem solve and figure out a solution, or you're just going to have that victim mindset and just think everything happens to you for a reason. Oh, my life sucks, so this, that, and the third. It's all perspective on how you look at it. And during your self-development journey, your goal is to get as strong as possible. So when things, problems, people, scenarios get into your mind and cause an event and there's an actual event that's going on in your life, don't think, oh my God, this is it. No, you always have to think things will work out. Because one thing about my life that I've realized is everything ended up working out. And anything that I'm going through currently or in the future, I will know this is a temporary event. Things, problems, anxiety, right? And especially stress all start from your mind. And when you think there's no way out, or the situation is hopeless, or there's nothing I could do, then there you go. That tells you a lot about your own mindset because no situation is hopeless and you can get out of anything. Everything literally works itself out, and that's the best part about life. So, when things do arise, you think to yourself, what can I learn from this? Because not a lot of people ask themselves that question. What can I learn from this? I think that's probably the one of the most important questions you could ask yourself because when you could objectively look at a situation and figure out what's going wrong, what's the reason this is the event, what's the reason, what causes an effect, you're like, oh my gosh, that's how I've been doing this all wrong. I've been doing this all wrong all along. But how can you even come up to that epiphany, that conclusion, when you're so busy focusing on, oh my gosh, I'm in this current problem, there's no way out, what do I do? One mindset that you have to adapt is the glass half full. Because why go through life being pessimistic, right? People are just going to literally not want to be around you. Because who wants to be around someone who always thinks the worst, who's negative, and just has a weird vibe to them where it's just like, all right, bro, like, you got to be by yourself. And it's crazy to think about it like that because every day I always realize, like, oh my gosh, I become more self-aware. And the more you can become more self-aware, the better it is. Because I guess you can say, yeah, you can overthink about or overanalyze every situation, yes. But one thing that you will know is you could hurdle any problem that comes in your life. You could objectify your problems and you could learn how to problem solve. Because no matter what, you never want your mind to go against you because your mind is the only thing you have and the only thing you have control over. What else can you really truly control? You can't control other people. You can't control the weather. You can't control, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things you can't control. So when you look at it like that, it's almost like, bro, let me just focus on what's in my control and how I can fix the problem. Realize that no situation is hopeless. Always know that you can get out of anything. And never give up on yourself because I promise you, you're gonna regret it. Imagine being an old head one day, laying down and just regretting your whole life because you were too scared to act. You were too scared to take a risk. You were so scared that nothing would work out. You were stressed. You were anxious, and it stopped you and it put you in a shell. That's probably one of the most biggest fears for me, and that's what causes me to act on everything and have that optimistic mindset that everything is going to work out. Because guess what? Nothing is temporary. And to finish off what I was saying, I remember sometimes I like see these old heads in the gym or something, or like not even in the gym, or maybe somewhere else, because they have wisdom, and I always ask them, what would you tell your younger self if you could go in a time machine right now and talk to your younger self? What would you tell your younger self? I remember specifically one guy, right? I'm not gonna say his name, but he told me that literally what I'm telling you guys as well, that no matter what situation you're going through, everything somehow works itself out. And just when you go through that mindset and you keep that frame, you're going to realize that, okay, yes, maybe this sucks right now. Yes, maybe I have this problem. Yes, maybe I got to do this, that, or the third. But guess what? Once I do it, it's done. It's in the past. And that's the mindset you need to have. Just always remember, everything will work itself out, man. I'm off this. Make sure you like. Make sure you sub. Love, show support for your boy. I'm off this. Peace.